All right, TM Nation, give me a minute. Here I come. All right, YouTube fam, how y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? In this video, we're gonna take a look at another Dolphin speaker. This one is gonna be the 8-inch version. This is the SP-807RBT, and I do own two of the larger 10-inch speakers, which are the SP-210 RBTs. And those speakers are awesome. I love them. I've used them many times. But this smaller 8-inch speaker is going to be more budget friendly, coming in at around 68 bucks. And these are also more portable. They do have a handle on the top, like I'll show you guys in a minute, which makes them a lot easier to carry around and put in your trunk or take with you on the go. And one thing that I really like about Dolphin speakers in particular is the fact that most of them are compatible with the WaveSync technology, which makes it very simple to connect two of these speakers to one another wirelessly. And that reminds me that I also do have two of these speakers. Let me go pick the other one up right now. And in this video, as you can see, I do have two of the same 8-inch speakers. And in this video, I'll show you just how easy it is to connect these via WaveSync. So before we take a look at the speaker itself and get into the samples, let me show you all what you get inside of the box. As you can see, you do get a little small remote here. You don't get batteries, so you're going to have to provide that yourself. But it is nice to have this remote that has pretty much all of the functions you would need. You do have your power controls, mode controls. You can volume up and down, pause and play, track forward and track back. And you can also mute. So that's always a nice feature. Besides that, you get two Dolphin stickers here. You get your user manual and other Dolphin documentation. You get your cord for your microphone input, because as you can see, this does come with a nice little standard Dolphin microphone. It isn't the wireless one that I did do a video on not too long ago, but it is, like I said, the standard Dolphin microphone. It does have an on and off switch, but that's pretty much it. And last but not least, you do get your power adapter for you to juice the speaker up, because this is a Bluetooth speaker, so you don't have to provide it with power 100% of the time. You can simply charge it up. It takes about 4 hours to charge from completely dead, but on that charge, you'll get up to 7 hours worth of use, which is pretty decent in my opinion. That being said, let me go back over to the speaker and show you guys exactly what it has on it. All right, guys, so starting off on the back of the speaker, this is where you're going to have all of your controls. There are no other buttons anywhere else on the speaker. And as you can see in this little box area right here, this is going to be where you control your WaveSync. This is going to be where you pause and play if you're not using the remote. And you have different functions such as echo if you're using the microphone and you want to do that effect. And going down below that, you have your SD card slot. You do have options in terms of how you're going to play your media with this speaker. You can do it via SD card. You can do Bluetooth, like I said earlier. You can also do it over USB, or you also do have an aux in, so plenty of options there. Then going down, you have your volume for the speaker that you can, put up and down to make it louder. Of course, you have your EQ functions down here. You have bass, you have treble, and then you also have a mic volume control as well, so that if your music is a little bit too loud and you can't be heard over the microphone, you can play with these settings, put your music down a little bit, bump your microphone up a bit, and you should be all set. Besides that, you have your LED. This does have party lights, so you can turn them on or off. And on the left is your master power button. So if you want to turn the speaker off, of course, set it into off. When you power it on, you just put this up and it should go directly into pairing mode. And here is how the front of the speaker looks, guys. Like I said earlier, here is where you have your 8-inch woofer. And I don't know if you can see it behind the grill, but there's also a horn tweeter at the top. That being said, guys, I'm curious to see how good these speakers sound. So let me go ahead and go through the pairing process. It usually is pretty simple with Dolphin speakers. Usually you just power it on and you'll get a chime. And as you can see, it says Bluetooth right there. Let me get my phone out real quick. And as you can see, I hope the phone will pick that up. But as you can see, SP-807RBT popped right up. No issues whatsoever. Hit that. And then, that chime that it gives you when you do connect successfully is a little bit louder than my personal liking, but I guess it's to let you know that it was successful. So that being said, let me go ahead and get the other speaker and then I'll show you guys the wave sync function. Okay guys, so I hope that you can see right now I have both of the speakers side by side. Both of them are in Bluetooth mode. This one is the one that is paired to my iPhone 13 Pro. So to activate wave sync, what you want to do is press the wave sync button. That will give you a chime once it's successful. And just like that, you heard both of the chimes. They automatically pair to one another. It's that simple. So now that I have everything set up and they're all paired to one another, let me go ahead and get into some sound samples. And so that you guys have a comparison, first I'll play one speaker by itself and then I'll do some samples having both of them playing together. Alright guys, so right now I have the microphone connected to one of the speakers. As you can see and hear, the audio is coming through both of the speakers, which is a nice feature. I wouldn't say that this is the clearest audio that I've tried out, but I definitely think that it is usable for a small party, karaoke, or something of that nature. So taking everything into consideration, guys, I think that these are solid speakers for the price. The audio quality is pretty good. They don't have overwhelming bass, but I mean, you can feel that thump if you crank it all the way up. The highs and mids are also decent as well. They're not crystal clear, but I think that these will be more than adequate for most people. I'm used to the sound that I get with the larger speakers, so I am a little bit biased, but I do think that these sound good. You know, for outdoor parties or anything of that nature, you can put these on a stand. And I mean, they do get plenty loud, guys. For the size, I mean, they're able to fill up my whole first floor with sound with no issues whatsoever. So I think if you're looking for a speaker, you know, that you can take with you, that has good battery life, and that has decent to good sound quality, I think that these will do the job for you. But I have to say that having two of them really does make a world of difference. You know, when you have two of these, I would say that they get closer to what you'll get with one of the larger speakers, but not quite. You know, those still give you a much more full sound and the sound carries a long ways away. So, but you have to remember that those are about $200 each. These, you can get two of these for about $140. So it really depends on what you're looking for and how much you're willing to spend, like pretty much everything in the audio world. But I don't think that these are bad speakers by any means. And like I said, the wave sync function, pairing these to one another is pretty much effortless. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I will try to get you an answer. But that is the 8-inch Dolphin speakers. I do like the lights. I think that the design is good. The sound quality is decent to good. So if you are on the fence about picking a pair up or picking one of them up, I hope that I could answer some of your questions. Until next time, peace. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.